What's going on, everybody? Now, this next story is about a good cop out of Berkeley, California, Officer Howard. He's a 20-year vet, and I always say when there is good cops, we should stop, take a minute to commend them, because there's so many bad, horrific cops that finally, when we get a good cop, it's worth taking some time to actually hats off to this brother, because blacks, we need more black cops in our communities. These white suburban cops come into the inner city or any black neighborhood, they can't relate to blacks. They hate blacks. They want to puff their chest out. They was bullied in high school, and now they wanted their revenge. They don't want to give out tickets to their community. That's why it's so important that the cops come from that community, because they have compassion for that community. Take a look at this clip.
Right?
Yeah, keep it real.
That's how I was raised, man. No daddy. I was raised pretty decent with a grandma.
That's what's up.
You hear me?
Look,
No
I don't want you to stop talking now. You kept it real,
Shit,
man.
for real, dog. I'm just saying.
Sum it up for real quick, man. Real quick.
All right, sum it up. What you want to know?
Sum it up for I want them to know that there's still some good police.
All right, so here's the sum. It's good police out here. You got to take your time to allow them to introduce themselves to you.
Yeah.
The real police going to get out the car and talk to you man to man. Mm-hmm. They're not going to talk to you from a window. They're not going to point at you and tell you what to do or tell you to move it about. They're going to say, hey, how you doing? Mm-hmm. I'm such and such. This is what the problem is. This is what I need you to do for me.
Right.
It's about communication and respect. The real police going to give you the respect.
Shit, man.
If they don't give you the respect, that's where the problems come in. That's why nobody listens to nobody, and we steady fighting each other. For the most part, the other cops that ain't out here rocking with this program, if they don't want to respect the citizens in their community, they need to find another 9 to 5, quick and fast.
So what program is you particularly on?
I'm with my people.
With your people?
You got to be out here right, and I'm going to be right with you. Don't be out here stupid, and you ain't got to worry about nothing coming to you. You know dang on well when it's meal time what you need to do.
Yeah.
When you see the boys pull up, you know you need to push it along.
Yeah.
That's respect.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about them saying nothing crazy to you if you just going to get up out the way, because you know you're in the wrong in the first place. Mm-hmm. So I think what I'm trying to say is, if you're a grown man and you claim to be a grown man, be that grown man. If you know you're in the wrong, correct it yourself. Because no grown man need another grown man to correct something he already know.
Yeah, that's real. Appreciate you, man.
It's all good.
Officer Howard, man. Officer Howard, John.
Born and raised, Walnut Park. Call it what you want. That's where I came from. Got my head knocked a couple times. That's why I'm as good as I am now with my people.
How long
I
you been on the force?
Since 1990. I've been with Berkeley for 2 months. I've been doing this job since '99.
Now, as you see, he says it's not proper to pull up and just yell at somebody. It's not what men do. Take the time to get to know the community. If you see a young brother messing up, talk to him. That's what blacks need in our communities. It takes a village to raise a child. The school system failing our blacks. The police system is horrifically failing blacks. That's why we see so much failure in our communities, because what happens, we pay their salary. People say, oh, they going to complain about the police, then the police don't need to respond. No, we need to get them bad motherfuckers out of our community and get good ones. We pay for that. We pay for it. We need it. It's ours. It's a service to us that we pay plenty fucking money for. In fact, we pay more because we get 10 times more tickets. Facts. We pay 10 times more. So we don't get none of those services that the good cops in those other neighborhoods or the cops in the other neighborhoods get. The trucks, all the equipment. But all the money comes, they bleeding the black community dry. They robbing us blind. And we can't even get one motherfucking good cop out of all that money we spending. It's a service to us that should benefit us. We pay for it. So, and cops like this, we need cops that's going to sit and get to know the community. I had a good cop once that told me, hey, young brother, this knife will get you a felony. It'll ruin your life. Sit down and talk to me. Like a man. As a man, talk to me. He didn't yell at me. He didn't talk down to me. He cared for me. And I changed. Once you get compassion throughout the neighborhoods, father figures, and male role models, teachers, it takes a community. Even if, in a lot of cases, if two parents are doing everything they can, once they get on the streets, who knows what they're doing? We all know your parents told you don't do this, and we did the opposite. We seen our friends doing it, so we did it. But we had asshole cops that just want to fucking ruin our lives. We don't get warnings. We don't even know what the fuck a warning is. They charge us for every goddamn thing they could think about. That's why there's so many blacks with criminal records. Because we know this. It's no secret. We're not stupid. A lot of people think we're stupid. In your community and other communities, they get warning tickets. Oh, you had no seatbelt. Take a warning. Now that we got cameras, we see it. We already knew it though. But now that we got cameras, we see them getting a warning for something we got 10 tickets for. I've never been pulled over and, oh, hi, Mr. Washington, how are you? Can I see your license registration? Got any drugs and weapons on the car? That's how we treat it. Get on the ground, freeze, don't move! Seatbelt ticket, busted tail light. That's how we're treated. Get out of the car! We're talked down upon. That's why we hate the police so much. Because the police hate us. We get discrimination and hate on all sides. Even most of the black cops want to push around their weight. And a lot of black cops are intimidated by whites. They know whites can afford a lawyer to sue your motherfucking ass you fuck up. And a lot of these bootlicking, shucking, jiving ass black cops are trying to let them off on warnings and be easy on them. Where today 10 times harder on blacks. So man, blacks, we have it harder, 10 times harder on every side. Now, and then some of them cops, speaking of them, I went to a meeting in the Department of Justice one time. I was filming there. And it had to be 200-300 people there. And most of the people, everybody was black. And most of the people there were cops whose kids got killed by other cops. And they all came and had the same story. I thought cops could do no wrong. I thought most cops were good until their kid got killed by a cop. Witnesses all came to the scene. Oh, your kid had his hand up. Oh, your kid just walked, or whatever the case. And you thought they could do no wrong. But your family is still out there. You still got cousins out there. You still got family members that's going to have encounters. And the police officers going to treat them just how they are. They're black. They're going to treat them like fucking dirt. And here you shucking and jiving with your fucking coworkers who are writing 10 times more tickets in your community than they do in theirs. Facts! Now I stole that from Omar Johnson, but that's the truth. Facts! We get 10 times, we're targeted 10 times more. In some areas, 20 times more than whites. They set up roadblocks 10 times more in our neighborhoods, but have 4 times more drunk driving accidents in neighborhoods. Facts. So, I'm glad that we got a good officer, and he's from within the community. From within the community. That's why he treats the people in the community with dignity. Because he can relate to them. He actually cares for them. How the fuck can you do a job if you hate the fucking people in the fucking community? How? It's not even possible to do a good job. How is that even possible? Anyway, I could go on forever about this particular subject. You know, man, I want y'all to like, comment, peace.